I'm Shay Russell for mining.com.au, and today I have two people from Lodestar Minerals joining me, the Executive Chairman Ross Taylor and the Non-Executive Director Coraline Blaud. How are you both?
I'm very well, thank you, Shay, and thank you for having me.
Hi, Shay. It's great to have you. I'm good.
Now, Ross, I'm going to start with you. The first assay results didn't come in as expected. How do you explain this?
Yes, Shay. Well, the first batch of assays definitely didn't have what we were expecting, but it's important to note that we've still got about 60% of assays still to come, so the picture is definitely not complete yet. But we were able to gain quite a lot of important information from the drilling and that first batch of assays. Down at the IOCG target in the south, we were able to observe alteration mineralisation and, perhaps much more importantly, IOCG halo mineralisation, which means that there is or was a IOCG deposit nearby. And I'll let Coraline talk to how we're going to try to find that in our next steps. Now, with the drilling that was targeting the gold underneath the workings, we hit the structure at the expected depth, but the first assays are clearly showing that the mineralisation is not homogeneous and evenly dispersed through that geological structure. We don't yet know what that structure looks like with the mineralisation, whether it's some sort of high-grade shoots or whether there's some sort of intrusion that's come in. But with the next batch of assays, which we're hoping are going to come in the next week or so, will give us that fuller picture and tell us where the gold is and where it's coming from.
Caroline, I'm going to move to you for this question. How do these results impact the potential of the project?
The project is still a very attractive project, and we're very excited about being working there and having the possibility to explore this region, which is fantastic for IOCG and porphyry type mineralization. And mostly with that last run of drilling, we've been able to hit some alteration and see some minerals which are associated with this type of deposit. So we are very confident into the area we are and the potential of where we are.
And Coraline, just sticking with you for this last question, what are the plans for the Darwin Project overall for the next few months?
So we'll start by a geophysical survey, which is actually been booked for the end of the month. And this would cover all the areas which we haven't got previously covered. So that would give us a lot more confidence into where the area we're going to. Mostly that I would say that 60% of the area we're exploring is undercover. So we had not able to actually look at outcrops and do some geology on there. So it's like having some precise magnetic is really helpful into the type of deposit we're looking for. Following that, we'll actually be doing a geochemistry program with soil sampling along like all the outcrops we have available on our land. And that will give us hopefully some alteration minerals that we can then link to this type of deposit and then pinpoint more precise targets that will then follow up. And obviously we are planning, following all of this data, we'll be planning a drilling program towards September.
Ross, Coraline, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time out, given that everybody is quite dispersed.
No, thank you for having me, Shay.
Thank you very much, Shay, for having me.